Day 5 of the Capital Caper brought us to Springfield, Illinois, and I got to wear one of my favorite t-shirts, which reminds people that, well, learning, you can learn anywhere. School, totally optional. Not even necessarily the best place to learn a lot of the time. Springfield, Illinois is the capital of the great state of Illinois, home to 3 black senators. One of them had to pay for it, but most senators do pay for it. And of course, known, really famous, the Capitol building itself anyway, famous for its famous Blagovich trial. want to clarify something I talked about yesterday about whoever it is that's got the rights to the Clarence Rose etudes. Like, I imagine, man, like I love a good chamber music exam. All right, there's nothing I love more in the world than a good chamber music exam. And pretty much everything I do is probably on the way to becoming a good chamber music exam. Now, owning the rights to clarinet etudes is not a good chamber music exam, but it is a chamber music exam. So I'm not mad at you. Let it play is what I say. Maybe get a little bit better, get some good music, but Rose etudes fine. That's a start, because the world needs more chamber music scams. Speaking of scams, I write for the Boulder Daily Camera. The Boulder Daily Camera is Boulder's, for those who don't live in Boulder, Boulder's daily newspaper. That part's not a scam. I write for the Citizen Editorial Board. That part's also not a scam. They don't pay us, which starts getting towards the scam part, which is why my editorials generally tend to be for things that I care about, which is advertisements for universal basic income, Helping Hands Cannabis, open 10 to 7 days a week in downtown Boulder with curbside delivery. And sometimes I can't even believe what I get away with. For example, this week's piece about the reforms at the police department. So here's the question. What are your thoughts about recent efforts to reform the Boulder Police Department? With tenure comes mastery and responsibility. For example, being president for the better part of a decade, by way of noting that if you couldn't beat the crowd on Colorado Gives Day, it's not too late to join them and support the Colorado Youth Symphony. Even in a pandemic, our board can capitalize on opportunity and then take credit for our excellent director when we bring young musicians back to the stage, just as it would be appropriate to accept the blame if that doesn't happen. It's going to happen. I welcome Miss Herold. She's a new police chief. I welcome Ms. Herold in this space in March, which, despite how it feels, is only 10 months ago, and pledged to observe her work from a respectful distance. We're both blameless that we never met for coffee, as she graciously invited me to, because something came up. She did invite me to coffee. We never get, but one of these days. Where is it? Yeah, there we are. The Boulder R, still for Boulder standards, new police chief arrived in doesn't exist anymore and is yet to be replaced with a new normal. It's regular for this editorial board to criticize the Boulder Police Department about twice a year in my 3-year tenure, but if pros attest progress, this year, without anyone getting shot skipping out on the cab fare or getting harassed because an officer misunderstood what yard work to criticize, we wrote about a new police monitor. At a normal time, 10 months would be too soon to know if we're observing progress or just momentum at the police department, which joins one of its most credible critics, that's Darren O'Connor, and acknowledging that they can beat some overreaction-based misunderstandings by being more judicious about call response. Even the budget agrees with that wisdom. Ms. Herold's hiring was part of that momentum she joined, albeit at the helm, accepting the premise that, like many, the entire industry of policing was in need of reform before COVID. Like normal, next fall, the council will either accept credit for it or blame and itself get reformed. So, my basic point was that who knows what kind of job she's doing. She's only been here 10 months and not a whole lot's happened because, people aren't getting out as much as they used to. So, I say, hail to the chief.